Hey guys, Bumper the Kid here, back again. How's everybody doing today? And I've took a little time, guys. Actually, 3 days. Well, I'm recording this on Sunday, so took a little time, 2 days, to digest and also think about what has come out of Falcon and Winter Soldier. I said to myself, I'll let me give my impressions of the first episode. I'm only going to do the first episode. I'm not going to do a episode by episode review or whatever. I'm going to just talk about the initial premiere, and then I'll do a season overview like I did for WandaVision. Matter of fact, go check out WandaVision. I'll post it up somewhere up there or anything like that. Give my thoughts on it. So, the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier kicked off a new status quo for a lot of these characters. This you can tell from this series straight from the get-go where this series is gonna go, what's it gonna be about, the exploration of the characters, furthering these characters' character arc, and also picking up where a lot of these series has left us right after Thanos did this. That's right. And now them coming back 5 years later and trying to get back into the groove of life. Right from what I really liked about this episode is one of the fact is that we don't see Sam and Bucky together. Right, we don't see them together. They're living their own lives. They're doing things whatever is needed for them. For example, Sam is he's working with the Air Force, and he's also we see in this first episode he's helping the Air Force bring down a terrorist group who happens to be Badrock, who's led by Badrock the Leaper, played by my man George St. Pierre. One of my favorites. I love George St. Pierre. Such a classy dude, in and out of the octagon. He's retired, but it was good to see Badrock. The aerial fight with Sam and was just beautifully well shot, well choreographed. It just really looked great, and I also like the fact that they played up. You got to see Red Wing do a lot of decent things in this show. I still am a little, the geek in me still wishes Red Wing was a real Falcon, but after, when you look at it from a standpoint of like, as fast as Sam is flying, there's no Falcon that could probably keep up with him like that. But then I'm also like, then why couldn't they just made him a mechanical Falcon? I'm just saying. That's still kind of a nitpick I have about it. But the new suit looks great. We see that Sam has a liaison with him that's helping him, and I'll get into that later on. But his name is Torres, and I was like, I had to watch it. I watched it twice, and I was just like, wait a minute, Torres. Is his name Joaquin Torres? Because if that's the case, I'm like, holy crap. Yeah. And like I said, and then of course, when we see what's going on with Sam, then we see what's going on in Bucky, and you feel for Bucky. That was the one thing I loved about this episode also, is the fact that Bucky, throughout all the appearances he's had in the movies, we never really truly seen after he was officially fixed. How is he really doing? Is he really at peace, or is he having nightmares and post-traumatic stress? And where we see he's having nightmares of his past as being the assassin for Hydra. And I thought that was really shot very well, and then he's going to a psychiatrist, and she's telling him, did you do this, did you do that, all the rules, which I also like, trying to make amends for everything that he's done in his past, which also comes back to be just a legitimately really good, but you're also feeling for him. Like, that's the one thing this episode really made you feel for, for the characters, and I like that. I thought that was brilliantly done. Then we also see what's going on with Sam still struggling with, does he take up the shield? Why hasn't he taken up the shield? He's still struggling with that. And he donates the shield to the Smithsonian Museum in Washington. And we get a glimpse of War Machine. Rhodey. Jim Rhodes is there. And I love this scene too. It was a really smooth scene of them walking through, the area of, where all Cap stuff is. And, even Rhodey even's asking him, like, why didn't you take up the shield? Like, why didn't you do it? You got two men who are pretty much, in a sense, living somewhat in the shadows, or living in the legacy, carrying the legacy of their friend, or of their friends, pretty much. War Machine, yeah, Tony's gone, but War Machine is still around. He's still an armor-powered hero. And Sam has been with Cap since Winter Soldier, when they first met. And it's a struggle, and he's still struggling with it. And then we see him go back to home, and he's got two nephews and a sister. He's supposed to have a brother too, but Sam does have a sister. Everything like that. What I also like about it is that they are keeping kind of Sam true to Mr. Mackey's true origin, because as most of you guys know, if you don't know, Anthony Mackie's from New Orleans. He grew up in New Orleans, so I like the fact that they keeping him kind of like a New Orleans Southern boy. I like that. That was good. And then of course we get into somewhat of the antagonists of this I guess the main scope of the show, the Flag Smashers. For all those who don't know, yes, the Flag Smasher was a real character. There have been several people who played the character, and he's just a very anti-Semitic, character that Cap has fought over the years. But in this, they're more like an anti-terrorist group, and we get an indication from Torres that they enjoyed that. They enjoyed when the world was kind of, the half of the population in the universe was gone. Then they want that back. And we see they get into stuff, and we also see that some of them are enhanced. Torres gets dropped and beaten. Lucky he didn't die. But yeah, he gets beat down. And the ending is really a sense of dread, especially for Sam, which I also enjoyed, because not enjoyed in that matter, but just in a sense of like, you can look, when they announced John Walker, Captain America, you can look on Sam's face and you can see just the utter disappointment and shame. Like, are you serious? Like, almost like, why did y'all do this? Like, because Sam gave that shield to the Smithsonian. He didn't give it to the government. He gave it to the Smithsonian, and the Secretary of Defense or whatever, I believe, yeah, he basically comes and basically takes that shield and gives it to this new guy, John Walker, played by Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell's son. And you just see that look on Sam's face, and you feel it. you really feel it. You're just like, oh man, like like almost like why did they do it? Like, and in some cases, it's almost like, yeah, you didn't even tell me you were gonna do that. Um, but there were a lot of scenes in there that just played up what this series is gonna be about: equality, racial division. You know, I mean, I hear there's people talking about this is gonna be a woke series. No, this is based on reality of what's going on, and I like that approach. Go back and watch the scene in the bank with Sam and his sister and the bank teller, you know, trying to get a loan. That's grounded a lot in reality, and also it plays up the fact that, yeah, a lot of these heroes who are a part of a team, they're not rich and things like that, which I also like, because we see all these heroes, doesn't matter what team, Justice League, you know, Fantastic Four, the this and that, the Avengers. Yeah, not all of them. We got somebody who's funding the team, but he's not paying them. And I thought that was really good that they played that up. But it's still a struggle. We see the struggles between both Sam and Bucky, though Bucky's side is more in your face and direct, and you feel every bit of, just to the point you almost like you want to literally give Buck a hug and be like, oh my God, I feel so bad for you, brother. And on Sam's side of the things, yeah, some stuff looked kind of crystal clear, but then there's a lot of also turmoil in there as well. So, but you could clearly see that Bucky's is more out there. The first episode really got you into the mode of this series, and I liked it. I do have my theories about this series, like, and I will do a video about that. I'll probably have that up later this week. It's actually gonna be pretty fun to do, and I hope you guys enjoy when I put it up. But overall, I enjoyed it. The first episode is very rewatchable. You can watch it again. I watched it twice. I watched it once by myself, and then I watched it with Malcolm, my brother. And you know, I was hoping that he would pick up on things, you know, and then he did. You know, but it was just a really good. So, one episode down, 5 episodes to go. The series will end April 23rd, I believe. Yeah, April 23rd, because it's only 6 parts. So it's what hopefully I want to see done is, of course, these Flag Smashers, where are they getting their enhancements from? I have my theories. I will talk about that in another video. I have 2 theories, 2 characters that we may see. John Walker, I have a theory about him. Like, are they going to make him as dick that he is in the comics, or will they kind of tone him down to the point where people can somewhat relate to him? Because if they do, I may not like that. Like, keep him the way he is. John Walker is an asshole. He's an ass. You know, not really made to walk in Steve's shadows, boots in a sense. I'm looking forward to seeing what Sharon has been up to, how much her character has involved. But overall, just looking forward to a lot of stuff. And of course, how will Bucky get through all this? And will Sam pick up? Will he officially say, I'm going to be... Will something spark him to say, you know what, I can do this? Because I understood what he was talking about. M.V.K said, it's hard for a black man to represent, to be Captain America, representing a country that has not truly had his back. So you have to find a different way to accommodate that and say, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm looking forward to seeing how they do this. But overall, guys, I did enjoy it. You guys tell me in the comment section below, how did you enjoy the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Um, I enjoyed it, and I'm ready for more. And we're gonna get more. But with that being said, guys, deuces. Y'all take care.